Hey Aries, welcome back to my channel. Hey guys, it's me Mark. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Scorp Tarot. Thank you all so much for your love, your support that you show me in my channel. I appreciate it, Aries. This is your February of 2019 general reading. Now guys, this is a 7-card general reading. It's a message. The messages that come through in this reading are for the collective. They're for all Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. All right, so everybody, you're gonna get a golden nugget or two. You'll get some messages in this reading that you can relate to your life, that do apply to you and your situation, but everything I speak on, that I communicate in this reading, may not apply to you and your situation. Only keep those things that do apply. Now, if you want a reading that is specific to you and your energy, you would need to get a private reading. That's what the private readings are for, and I offer those. Yes, I do. I offer still doing the 2019 readings, which are amazing. You guys are keeping me very busy. So I've done already 2 of those today. One live, which is a Skype reading, and then recorded also. I do those too, where I record the reading and then I just email it, the link to you via email. So if you would like one of my readings, email me at ScorpTarot, ScorpTarot @gmail.com. Let me know which reading you would like. The listing for my readings is below in the description box with the price list. And just let me know your birthday, what reading you want, and we'll start the process on getting your reading scheduled. Guys, have you all checked out my Etsy store? These are my esteemed, amazing bath bombs. They smell so good. These are the lavender ones, guys. As we have Valentine's Day coming up for the month of February. Happy Valentine's Day if you celebrate it. Guys, I've got shipments going out. I went to the post office. I got shipments going out yesterday for my bath bombs. So if this is something that you are into, you are a bathy like myself, you love to nurture yourself, take care of yourself, you love taking your baths, your spiritual baths, because these have spiritual components in it. They have the Epsom salt, they have the bath salts, they have the essential oils, they have the lavender flower seeds, so they can help to support you if you are taking your spiritual bath. Light that candle, get these bath bombs, relax, say your intentions, free your mind, and then move forward on manifesting. But these are the bath bombs. If you're interested, the link will be below in the description box, where you can go to my Etsy store, Scorp Tarot, and order those amazing bath bombs. You guys ready, Aries? Let's get started on this reading. Let's see what energies are around you guys for the month of February. Let's see what areas you'll be supported in. Aries, I've already prayed and meditated over these cards, asking Source, Creator, Universe, Spirit to give you guys a relevant message. Let's get started on your reading. I'm going to tilt the camera down so you can see the cards as I shuffle them and they come out, Aries. Creator, what messages do you have for the Sun, Moon, or Rising sign of Aries for the month of February? What should Aries focus on? Creator, what should Aries be aware of? I ask that only the highest energies of love, light, and truth come through these cards and come through me. What messages do you have for the Sun, Moon, or Rising sign of Aries for the month of February of 2019, Creator? What should Aries focus on? What should Aries be aware of? What messages do you have for the Sun, Moon, or Rising sign of Aries for the month of February? Okay. Let's get one outcome or advice card for you, Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. There we go. All right, Aries, let's look at your energy. Now, for some of you, oh, wow. This is the Chariot card. The Chariot card is a card that can speak to travel. It can speak to, it's time to get in the driver's seat of your life and move forward. That's what this energy is speaking to. And the Chariot card is a card of success, but it's success only after you've moved, only after there is movement, only after there is guided forward movement. That's what I'm feeling for the month of February. If you guys have been waiting on something, trying to decide whether you should do something, Source is saying with the Chariot energy, it's time to do it. This can be going on vacation. This can be leaving behind something, or this can be starting on a new, starting towards accomplishing your goals for 2019. That's what Source can be saying. Get in the driver's seat of your life. Become very clear as to what you want and then move forward. You don't have to know every single thing that's going to happen before you accomplish your goal, before you start. No. You start and you adjust as you need to, but you keep your eye on the prize, which is the end goal. Source is saying, charge forward. It's time for movement in February of 2019, Aries. All right. Next, you guys have the Four of Swords. Okay. For some of you, the Chariot energy, remember the first thing I said was that is a card of, could be going on vacation. It's a card of movement. Source is saying for some of you, there's a need for you to do that. You guys will be doing that for the month of February. And you could be doing like a car ride, because with the Chariot energy, major arcana, it does speak to transportation, movement. And some of you, Source could be saying you could be having the opportunity to go on vacation, to rest, to recover, to pray, to meditate for the month of February. Because the Four of Swords is a card of you need to rest and recover. You need to pull back some. Some of you all could be healing from some sort of procedure, but you definitely need to, for the month of February, Aries, Source is saying you need to, and you're going to be given the astrological support to nurture yourself, to pray more, to meditate, to slow down, go within, taking those spiritual baths, going on vacation, doing a little quick weekend trip if you need to. This could also be Valentine's Day for those of you who are in relationships. You know, you might be going away, but there's definitely, whether you're in a relationship or not, Aries, Source is saying nurture and take care of yourself. All right. After the Four of Swords, you guys have major arcana, Wheel of Fortune. Excellent energy, Aries. The wheels of fortune are turning in your favor. That's what I'm feeling like. But now, wait a minute. Because you guys got the Chariot card first, needing to get in the driver's seat of your life, the victory, success, but a need to move. That's what I feel like for a lot of you. There's some sort of situations in your life where you've kind of been a little stagnant, not wanting to make a decision, not wanting to move forward, not willing to leave behind something in order to move towards something else. So it's just saying the wheels of fortune are turning in your favor. So this is the time to do it. If you've been wondering, should I do this? Should I go on vacation? Should I, step out on faith and do this? Source is saying yes. There's a need for movement here. And if you do move forward in a balanced way, then Aries, Source is saying you're going to have victory. But you can't get to the victory. You can't omit the movement part to jump to victory. That's not how it works. No, you've got to move forward, Aries, in order to receive this victory, this success, this abundance. All right. And like I said, if you feel like, it's a bit much, it's a big chance you're going to be taking for some of you Aries. Source is saying, withdraw, go within, pray more, meditate more, calm your mental thoughts, ground your energy so that you can harness your energy, your internal reserves. You can harness those, not focusing on stressing, anxiety, and worrying, but on moving forward, coming up with a plan, a strategy on how I'm going to move forward. That's what Source is saying for you guys, February of 2019. All right. Then, I just said this. Didn't even know this was the next card. Aries, you guys got the Nine of Swords. This is why you need to withdraw, meditate, pray, nurture yourself, take your spiritual baths, because you guys aren't sleeping. You're stressing, you're worrying, a lot of mental anxiety. So it's just saying you got to leave this behind. Remember, I've been talking about movement, travel, leaving something behind. This is what you're leaving behind. You're being called to leave this behind in February, Aries. So it's just saying you've tortured yourself long enough. You've been in your thoughts, you're worrying, stressing, running every negative scenario over in your mind. Whatever this is that has you not sleeping at night, pacing the floors at night, thinking on every negative thing that could happen. You need to leave it behind, because it's not for your highest and best good. And you need to take time to nurture yourself, praying and meditating, coming up with a plan on how to move forward, move you away from whatever this is you're stressing about, and move you on to success and victory. All right. Sure. Next to the Nine of Swords, you got the Eight of Cups. If the message of movement for you guys isn't strong enough thus far, then you got the Eight of Cups. Leaving behind troubled times, troubled situations, troubled people. It's time to move. It's time to let go of things that don't serve you. It's time to release some of this stress, some of this worry. And I'm not even feeling like it's an external person. I'm feeling like these are changes you need to make as far as how the direction of your life goes, as to what you feel like you deserve. Mental thoughts. Source is saying it's time for you to get it together. That's why you got the 4 of Swords. That's internal energy. Energy you need to do on yourself. Source is saying you're being called to do that February of 2019. So that you can make the necessary internal changes which will improve your external world. That's what Source is saying. But you're being called to move away from troubled waters and move into calmer waters. Some of you Aries, this is a home moving card. Yeah. Source is saying, and even if this is not a literal home move, you're being called to leave behind something. Whatever it is that's troublesome, had you stressed, it's time to let it go and release it. You move away from it. Last but not least, last but not least, Aries, you got the Death card. The card of transformation, death and rebirth, endings. It's time for something to end. This reading is so like the exclamation mark. Every card is reaffirming what the messages are. It's time for movement. It's time to leave behind things that don't serve you. It's time for a major cycle in your life to end, Aries, because you're being called to transform. You're being called to move towards success, move towards luck, move towards favor, move towards abundance, move towards success. But that's only going to happen when you release whatever this is that's not serving you, that's got you stressing, worrying in your head, that's got you torturing yourself. Not sleeping at night. Release it. Let it go and allow the chips to fall where they may. Taking the time to nurture yourself. Taking the time, Aries, to raise your vibration. So that you can draw into your life those things that you want. And so that you know what your next move is. Where you should go. How you should move. What you need what changes you need to make. But there's definitely, you're being called to move for the month of February of 2019. That's what's going to bring you success. That's what's going to calm your emotions. That's what's going to bring higher vibrational energy into your life, Aries. All right. But it's time for death and rebirth, transformation for you guys. So let's recap. Aries, in these first 6 cards, guys, February is a major month for you. You got 3 major arcana cards, and you got some major ones that speak to movement, change, death, and rebirth. You got the Chariot card, you got the Wheel of Fortune, and you got the Death card. Source is saying it's time for transformation for you guys. Whatever this was that you were stressing about, it's time to leave this behind. It's time to come up out of your head stressing and worrying, and you need to take time to detach, to nurture yourself, Aries. You need to take time to possibly even go on vacation, take a weekend away, to think, to meditate, to pray, to get your focus right so that you can decide, you know what, I'm ready to move away from this, and this is how I'll do that. This is the plan I have, all right, with the Chariot card, and that's what's going to bring you to success. So the major focus for you, Aries, for the month of February is going to be controlling your thoughts, because you got 2 sword cards. Source is saying control those thoughts. Don't allow your thoughts to control you. No, you control them. Get on a regimen of praying and meditating every morning, slowing yourself down. Because see, you're Aries. Y'all like to go, go, go. You guys are very action oriented. But Source is saying you don't need to do that this month. This month, you kind of need to slow it down. This month, you need, for the month of February, Aries, you guys need to come up with a plan. You need to think before you move this time. That's what Source is saying. And also grounding yourself by praying, by meditating, by going within, by taking those spiritual baths, calming your mental space down. All right, before you decide on how to move forward. That's what you're being called to do. Control those thoughts this month. Do your affirmations. Do your spiritual baths. That's what's going to help you come up out of your head and actually raise your vibration so that you can manifest at a high level, Aries. Last but not least, let's look at your outcome or advice card. Okay. Aries, your outcome or advice card is the Page of Pentacles. This is good energy. Very good. Page of Pentacles, you could be dealing with an earth sign young person. That would be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. If this is not a earth sign young person that you're dealing with, this can be energy where source is saying it's time for exploration. And for a lot of you, I do feel like that. It's time for you to step up out of mental limitations. Step up out of this mental prison that you've created for yourself, because you're not trapped. You're not bound by anything. You can choose to do a new thing. And it starts with you going within. I've said that I don't know how many times, Aries, but source is saying you're in a time of exploration. Yeah, a time of fertility. You're in a time where you're going to possibly even be getting messages, because a lot of time these Page of Pentacles, the pages bring in messages. But this is a message that could allow you to explore for the month of February, Aries. And source is saying you need to step up outside of the norm, your norm. You need to step up outside of the box that you possibly have put yourself in, or even if anybody else has put you in it. It's time for movement. It's time to leave behind anything, any situation, anybody that's not in your highest and best good, that doesn't make you feel good. Doesn't mean they're a bad person. Just means they're not complimentary to you. So it's time for movement. That's what source is saying, and that's what's going to bring you victory, Aries. Guys, I'm sending you love and light. Thank you all so much. You're being called, Aries, for the month of February to move forward. That is the message. Ground your energy. Come up out of your head and move forward. All right. So I'm sending you guys love and light. Enjoy the month of February. Happy Valentine's Day if you celebrate it. And if you would like to get one of my amazing private readings, all you have to do is email me at ScorpTarot, ScorpTarot @gmail.com to get a 2019 reading, 15-minute, 30-minute for 1 hour. My price list is below in the description box with my contact information. And guys, the link to my awesome Etsy store where I sell these amazing bath bombs and my bath products. Check them out. I'm telling you, if you are a bathy like myself, you love to take your spiritual baths, you'll love these. All right. And they make your skin feel amazing and look amazing. So sending you all love and light, Aries. Enjoy the month of February. Take care, guys. Namaste.